Hi. Hello. Welcome to Sunday Morning Coffee with Bridget. Hi, remember me? Hi. Oh, I did not check my setup before I started. Wow, I'm such a novice now, trying to get back into this. My goal for September 2025 is to show up, to connect with you again. And I'm doing that in the ways that I can do that right now. I feel like I'm just beginning again. So look at this gorgeous sunshine. Whoa! I mean, it's coming in. Oh, it's beautiful, but not quite the angle I was hoping for. So we're going to talk today a bit in our Sunday Morning Coffee podcast about, as I get my lighter, we're going to talk about your energy. Where is your energy? Do you know? Today is actually Sunday, the 8th of September. So it's like the whole lunar eclipse thing is happening. The big blood moon is today, big, huge full moon. There's all sorts of energy out there. And so I want to talk about the energy out there and the energy in here, inside you. So what is influencing you? Okay, I want to talk to you about that because it's important. So we're going to use my new candle. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the red and the gold. It's beautiful. So we're going to light this. There's two little wicks in here, one for you and one for me. Okay. The out there energy and the inside, excuse me, inside energy. Light one. It's brand new. It smells like apple. It's got like a bit of an apple autumn vibe. Good for September, I think. There we are. Look at us. Oh, look at us. We are so sparkly, shiny. This is inside you. Okay. You light a candle. The idea is the candle represents and symbolizes your solar plexus, your intuition. That's the point. When you light a candle, it's about bringing the energy into you, your energy into you. Very clear. Your energy. Because a lot of the stuff that's buzzing around you and impacting you and influencing you isn't yours. And I can say that from personal experience. It's not yours. So part of what we do is in our time together is to understand that there is a resonant vibration, an essence of you that needs to be on the throne, that needs to be the queen, that needs to be the center, connected to source, that pure connection to source. That is the answer space. Okay. It's not outside. It's within you. And you've heard me say that hundreds and thousands of times probably. And it's the truth. It's just accurate. Okay. So this light is you, your solar plexus, your intuition, your energy. All right. My altar needs to be cleaned. The maid needs to get in here and clean stuff up. And by maid, I mean me. Me. All right. One more show and tell before we get kicking. Isn't this cute? Wow, this Sunday morning coffee is kind of sounding like a vlog. That wasn't my intention, but hey, I'm showing up. So that's good. Look at how cute it is, though. Ooh. I was at the store the other day with my oldest kid, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that looks like fun. Perfect coffee mug for Sunday morning coffee. Ooh, fun. Okay. I am also, I'm getting over a bit of an illness, my first one since my surgery. A year and a half, yeah. I had the C. I don't want to say it because I don't want to come back. And so you might notice that when I'm talking. So Apologies in advance if I have to clear my throat or grab a tissue. So feeling much better now, though. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Woo, proud of my body, proud of my body. So let's talk about your energy. And this day, okay, the full moon, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, isn't it? And it's not. It's not. It doesn't have to be because you are the center. You are the source. You decide what energetic vibrations influence you. And I know as empathic people, it feels like we don't have a choice sometimes. It's just so overpowering and overwhelming. And there's just so much happening in the world out there and on the news and in our communities, in our neighborhoods and in our families and within ourselves. Mind, heart, body, soul. It's like everything, it feels like our attention is scattered between all the outside forces of influence, energetics. And I'm not talking about like good versus evil. I'm not talking about the drama. Okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the basic. Where's your energy? Are you out there? Are you on that news story that you really can't do anything about? Feeling into the fear and the expanded fatigue of the compassion in your body and the desire to heal and help and support and fear. And are you psychically feeling everybody in the news story? And are you doing that naturally, inherently, for connection, for a vibration of connection, of meaning, of helping in some way? How are you functioning with the energy? Are you going out and responding to what's out? Are you constantly moving through the world out, feeling out, reading everything and everyone? You cannot survive that way. That's why you're exhausted, fatigued, overloaded. That's why you're getting sick. That's why your aches and pains are worse. That's why you have more stress at work and you can't handle the circumstances you handled before. Are things changing at work in the outside world? Yes. Yes. And that means the inside world has more opportunity to be strong and structured in your integrity, in your soul's wisdom, in your energetic knowing, in your vibration. You can influence and manage your vibration by doing routine things. Okay, so for example, for September, for me, and these are simple things. These aren't things you whip out and use in the moment, like a sword to cut cords or something. Yeah, like it's not like that. These are things that you have as this natural structure within you to support your healthy energy flow, because the energy needs to be flowing and moving, not coming at you like the bugs on the windshield. Okay, flowing, moving, healthy, pulsing vibrations within you. So in September, like for example, some things that I have done for my healthy routine is, well, I set an intention to show up in Sunday Morning Coffee and to show up on Above Life channel a couple times a week to share some videos and create again, to give myself that freedom and flexibility to do it however it feels okay for me to do. And the goal is just check the box. You did it. And to feel that energy of momentum again. So for you, if your energy has been so bombarded by outside stuff and by maybe even inside stuff, like you're fighting against yourself because of all the outside shit for so many years, which is totally normal, by the way, completely normal, especially as a clairsentient, very psychic body person, psychic heart person, an empath, it would be natural that you would feel like that. There's nothing wrong with you feeling like that. It's natural. Of course, that's going to happen. But now, right now, you can create new routines, very simple things, easy things that are consistent to support a rhythm and a routine of that energy structure, coming back into your center. For you are that pillar of light. You are the center. You are the trunk of the tree of the universe with the branches and the beautiful leaves to the sky, and the trunk of the tree, the center, the connected source into the earth and her roots and nurturing and yummy energy of your human life experience. The metaphysical and the physical. That's the structure, okay? That your energy will then be best healthy and well and accessible to you, because your energy is a resource for you. For you, it's not for the world to mine. It's for you to choose to decide when to share and how to express, okay? That's you get to decide that. That's for you to determine. So in September, for example, like I said, I've been trying to tell you this for the last 2 minutes here. I I have started qigong, very gentle flowing movements, much easier for me than yoga is right now, and very great in the way it moves the body. It's like a body meditation is how I would say, very somatic, which is very helpful. So you might want to do something that supports the body gently, gentle. I am not good with gentle with the body. Okay, I'm just going to admit that. I know you know me and you know that. And if you don't know me, now you're finding out. Like, this girl's like the boxing girl, not the, oh, let's just gently flow in our body. No, I'm starting with qigong, and hopefully I'll work up to tai chi at some point. But qigong, just some very simple movement. Anybody can do it. You can look it up online. It takes 10 minutes to watch somebody that you like, that flows in the vibes, and just do it. And you're going to be like, oh, this seems so easy. Is this really doing anything? Well, in order for anything to do something and to figure out if it's actually working for you, you have to do it routinely. So give it like a couple of days to figure it out, maybe 5 days, and see how it feels. To me, I noticed a difference in like 2 days, like quickly. I was like, "Ooh, is this what that is?" In addition to that, having some kind of an audio, like audio downtime, like a meditative type of a thing, but doesn't have to be a formal meditation. It can be if you want it to be, like a Deepak Chopra or all those apps. There's so many apps out now that help you to kind of calm down and breathe and just listen to the water or whatever your element is of choice. It doesn't have to be long. It can be for 5 minutes, just something that brings your body into a state of recognition that you are conscious, your brain is actually focusing on what your body needs in that moment, which is the opportunity for quiet, for stillness, so that it can expand. It just needs opportunity for space. Your body needs a way to unplug besides like sleeping. And that might be breath for you. If you're into breath exercises, you can do that. But it can literally just be, like, for me, sometimes what I do is I'll listen to I have Disney music, on like a playlist. And especially if my mind is racing or busy and I just feel like I need to unplug for a minute before I plug back into work and stuff, I'm like, okay, I will listen to some of my Disney stuff, my Disney music. It's just instrumental, and it's like the Ratatouille ride at Epcot kind of thing. And I just listen to it, and I just close my eyes, and I just feel the energy in my body, and I remember what it feels like to ride that ride, and I remember how it smells walking through Epcot, and I just have this sensory connectivity to my body that is positive, that is loving, that is fun and lighthearted, and it opens me up, creates more space and room for flow of energy inside. So I'm choosing to do that. So that's like just a little music break and body break. I do 2 different things, right? I like that. So I have my qigong and I have my music thing, and I actually do formal meditation. I have been, I chose one that I liked during the time that I had C, the big C. Oh my gosh, because I couldn't do much of anything else. So I listened to that every day. I did healing for myself. I did a full healing meditation every day. It only took like 25 minutes, something like that. And I went through the process and I did the healing for myself. And that really helped support me too. And I did that for 2 weeks kind of thing. So it's a routine, it's something that's consistent. Okay, I'm not saying you have a whole bunch of time to be doing all that. I also have a daily walk that I do. Obviously, I have a morning walk routine that I do that if I go out in the morning, even if it's just down the driveway to get the mail or something, whatever, or take the dog out instead of just letting her outside, take her out on the leash. So I get out in the yard and I feel the greenery and I feel the earth and I see the sky and I smell the air and I feel this just connection in my body flowing and moving energetically. And it it fills me. And it's really that simple because it's using our clairsentience, our ability to be connected in a way that isn't desperate to help other people or being psychic for other people in the world, like somebody that's going through a tragedy and it's like, oh, I can feel this about their family and I can feel this about the community and I can feel this about the bad person that did that and I can feel mm-mm. This is creating some kind of a routine or a pattern to source the energy in a way that you're choosing how you do the connections is essential for where your energy is. Just start paying attention to that. Just start paying attention. And so even literally like nature, being outside, even if you're in the city, open the window and stick your head out there up to the screen and breathe. Look at the sky, look up. You don't have to look out and down at the traffic or whatever. Look up at the sky. Look at the vastness of the clouds and the openness and the expansion of the sky energy, of light, of air, of universe. That daydreamy vibe, that. So that rhythm of supporting your energy doesn't have to be something massive. It can be writing too. I have my journal and I did that before I did this, my beautiful little journal. I have multiple journals, as you know. This one's almost done, actually. Getting close to the end on this one. Still got some time left, couple months, probably a month maybe, but and also, as you know, I use positive inputs like different kinds of books and things that inspire me. I'll pick it up and when I'm doing one of my groups, I'll ask people sometimes to give me a page number. They pick a page number and I open it up and we read it and then we write about whatever stands out for us from the message on the page. And it could be one word. It could be a paragraph that triggers a memory of something that's ready to be released or move on or move out, or something that we've already been thinking about, or maybe something that affirms that card pull I did in the morning kind of thing. So all this is energy and you're in charge of it. It doesn't feel like that. I know. And we can get out of the habit of taking care of ourselves energetically. And that's when it feels like we don't have control over our energy and we're not safe and we're not protected and all these things, right? But we are when we take care of it. The person that's going to protect you energetically is you. The person that's going to be healthy for you is you. There's no outside doctor, outside expert, outside psychic that knows exactly what to do. There might be some wonderful resources for things that you might get into for a month, and that will help support you for that month because of the timeline, because of maybe the big full moon or the astrology. But your entire life, your human life, is not influenced by the stars or the psychic spirits or dead people or the beyond. It's influenced by the here, the you that's here, and your vibrational ties, your vibrational connections. That's why the structure within you is so essential. You are not a victim to, oh, it's a full moon, so I can't do anything today. Oh, it's Mercury retrograde, so I can't do anything. Now, oh, this is why, it's because of that. Oh, my rising sign is this, so that's my excuse to be an asshole. Okay. Am I exaggerating and dramatic? Yes, of course I am. To prove a point. to prove a point. All of these things are helpful tools. It's great information if it is inspiring to you, if it is supportive to you, if it makes you feel good, if it gets your curiosity up, if it helps you to learn more about yourself and the world and connection in a beautiful, loving way, not in a, oh my gosh, nothing can be done. It's horrible. Everything's bad. And I just, not in an overwhelming way, if it's going to support you and uplift you. And yes, the information that you're going to learn is going to be, if you were going to label it good or bad, positive or negative, yeah, it's going to be both. I'm not saying just focus on the positive only and ignore all the negative. But right now, we've come too far to the negative influence, the heaviness, the intensity in we're being so manipulated energetically because we're giving our power to the outside world of everything. And there has to be a balance. And that balance starts with you, and the strength starts with you, and the change starts with you, and the positive impact starts with you. You are that important. You are, each of us as individuals has a beautiful contribution to make. We are all the light. We are all this light. Within us, there's two here. There's two. This is so pretty. So are you. See, this is your spirit. This is your energy. Your energy is as beautiful as a candle, and it's as pure as one. It doesn't matter what you've done, the mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter the past stuff. Right now, in this moment, you're pure and perfect. You light the candle, it's pure and perfect energy, and you focus on that. And you feel that, and you vibe with that. Getting yourself into alignment with that. That's where your energy is. That's where your energy is. It's here. It's here. That's how you're going to support everybody. That's how you're going to support yourself. That's how you're going to be able to show up for what you care about. Because first, you're caring about yourself. Don't be driving a car with 3 wheels. Doesn't work that way. Please take care of yourself, okay? All right. September is supposed to be a gentle vibrational energy. And so I will do Sunday morning coffee with a theme of just gentle. So hopefully that will help. But I know today, in fact, I already recorded that. But today I decided to record this. Where's your energy at? Where's your energy? Because I know that the big blood moon and the lunar eclipses are going to be impactful and you're going to feel them, but I don't want you to be carried away by them. I want you to harness the energy for what it is and the inspiration of the elements of the moon, of the astrology, the inspiration of that, not the control. There's no control. Don't give up your control. Within you, your sacred structure of energy vibration, that's where your power is. That's where you're going to be able to stay in a flow state, to be able to manage different circumstances and vibrations that come at you. Because you're going to be safe and secured within that scaffolding of that pillar of light that you are, not to keep the outside world away, to be able to move through it in your own vehicle of light, in your own energetic body. That's healthy and strong because of you, because you're nurturing and taking care of yourself. And I know that might be a foreign concept. Oh, I got to take care of my energy. How am I going to do that? It's not about detaching from everything and everyone or hiding or isolating. It's not about that. There is a balance and a rhythm of life. The reason why you have a body, the reason why you do have a brain, you do have it. Let's use that in collaboration with our beautiful intuitive body and our gorgeous intuitive soul and our incredibly intuitive empathic heart. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, I think we're about done. Let's have a sip from our cup. This is so cute. You know it's so cute, don't you? You know it's cute. I miss our talks. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Sunday Morning Coffee with Bridgette. Thank you so much for being here. You can find the playlist for 2025. I created new playlists for you to be able to search to see if you want to know what the new stuff is that I'm sharing. September 2025. I'm dividing the content that way. So you can still enjoy all the previous content that I've shared, but you can come in and be present right now here. And even if it's not 2025 and you're listening to this, great, because your soul led you into a place where you can get some resources, some inputs that are going to help you where you're at right now. So I hope we've inspired your spirit today, filled you with some hope, vibrational energy, and just encouragement. Just encouragement. All right. Thanks for being here.